Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? I have a treat for you today, but we're going to start with Celtic devotional. Right, Astra? Is that what we're going to start with? Yes. I'm actually going to do the night ones this week so that you can hear something different. Nightfall, heart's call, summer light lifting, rainfall, bird call, white blossom drifting, candlelight kindles, soul bright gifting. I seize the light of illumination and ask my soul's teacher for courage to review this day without blame. May all that is tangled be made straight. Teller of tales, while this summer day has been unfolding, I've been keeping your story safe within me. Now in the silence of my heart, I share it again. May my story run true to its homing. As night beckons, help me follow the mystery that shines in the darkness. The mind has many turnings as a maze. May all who have been confused within its labyrinth windings, may all who suffer from mental illness receive healing, restoration, and gentle mindfulness through the mercy of the lifter of veils. I give thanks for the revelation of daily life, the small and wondrous events that have tracked this day. In the darkness of doubt, may I ever remember the three candles that illuminate every darkness, the candles of truth, nature, and knowledge. I give thanks to the protection of flowers. May the summer ripening fruits draw strength and enduring seed life from your scent and beauty. As I prepare to sleep, I bring intention to the holy ones. May the needs of all who seek help and strength be brought to you and into the care of the grantor of dreams. Excuse me, my nose itches. Astra is starting to shed. Her spring shed is officially a summer shed. Whoa. Whew. So my gift for you today, I'm so excited. I got a new deck. It's the Kuan Yin Oracle by Alana Fairchild. I don't know if you can tell, but I really like her cards. I will branch out, I promise. I like hers, and I haven't used some of hers before. So I'm just opening it. I got it in the mail yesterday, and everything was so busy I didn't have a chance to open it. So I thought I would open it for you. So it's brand new. It came with a piece of paper in the front. It's got a beautiful book. It has the cover of the box. Oh, that's cute. The back picture is a white buffalo. Isn't that beautiful? So she's flying on this side too. Oh, it's beautiful. So the cards still have their little plastic thingy on them. Oh, the backs are gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. I love the artistry and the care that's taken into her cards. So, looks like they are in numerical order. So we don't do them in numerical order for daily devotional. Let's see what the book is. So the book, well, at least the cards are numbered in this deck, so they'll be easier to find. Dedication. This deck is dedicated to the divinely wild ones, those with a spirit that longs to be free and a heart that must love with great passion, who yearn to bring beautiful visions to life. May you always trust the divine wild child within you, for you are one of the new humanity awakening, ensuring that life upon this planet flourishes with love, kindness, and radical optimism. May the guidance, blessings, and enlightenment of the wild Kuan Yin, she who is fearless and encourages you to live your boldest divine truths, touch your heart and heal the world. You know, when I got the Isis Oracle, the last one that we did, when I got this one, this is the one I almost got. And I thought, haven't done her Egyptian one. I like Egypt too, but I really wanted to get this one. And I did this. I think I had both in the bucket at one time, but I didn't have the money at the time to get both. So I had to make a choice, and I kind of closed my eyes and clicked, and this is the one that came out. And it's been exactly right, but I really have been excited for this one. I knew if I didn't get it last time, I was gonna get it this time. So I'm really excited. Okay, so I'm going to gently shuffle them. They're very big cards. So in the Isis Oracle cards, the Kuan Yin cards are the same size, it looks like. So they match up exactly. So you can see that they're exactly the same size. I like the back of the Isis cards too. Anyway, we'll do a gentle shuffle this morning, and I will spend some time with them today. And what I normally do with Oracle cards when I start them is can't say normally, I think I probably do something different every time, but what I plan to do with this deck is I'm going to do what I did with my most recent new tarot deck that I ended up gifting someone, is that I'll draw a card for daily devotional today, right? And then I'll carry them with me, right? And I'll kind of play with them. I'll look at them, I'll look at what the book says. I will methodically read the entire book because I do that. And I will make notes about each card as I go. And then I then feel like I have a relationship with the deck and the cards a little bit more as we go through them in daily devotions. There's things that I'll write down that I might not talk about once, and sometimes I'll go through cards 2 or 3 times. At least I did with some of her earlier Oracle cards. If I really resonate with them, I'll go through them a couple times. There's actually some of the Isis ones that I'll probably do again. But today, we're just gonna work on, what are we gonna work on? Let's see what card comes up. Number 6, be led by the path before you. Oh, that's pretty cool as I'm talking about paths. So this is the card. Kuan Yin flying with her buffalo. I can't wait to find out in her book what she's talking about with this, because all of the cards seem to have this beautiful buffalo in them. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna learn something new with you today. Oh, right, Astra, let me get a sip of tea. Okay, I'm going to show the card again. You may wonder if you are on the right path. You may have a choice to make and are uncertain as to which decision will be the right one for you. I scatter the petals to scent the wind and blessings to reveal the way. Though at times you may fear that you are being led astray, trust your unfolding life journey, for the path before you is one that I have blessed. Oh, she has these broken up a little differently in here. Guidance. Spirituality, we can sometimes make the progress when physically there appears to be the least happening. Is that not so true? Right, Astra? Right? When the divinity of our path is hidden under the ordinary day-to-day hard work and not quite feeling like you're there yet moments, we are building our spiritual muscles: faith, courage, trust, determination, commitment, patience, and serenity. When these spiritual muscles grow strong enough, the physical world responds to their exertion by taking shape and responding to that inner power. Then there is a feeling that our soul is coming to life in the world, manifesting our heart's desires before our eyes, confirming that our faith and patience have been expressions of wisdom. You may need reminding that you're on your path. You are right in your sense that there is greater purpose calling you forwards. Do not fall into the trap of imagining there is some other way to get there, however. You have not made some error simply because your life doesn't necessarily look or feel the way you imagined it would at this point. You may fear sometimes, but there is a greater hand guiding your course, and it is safe to trust it. The following prayer is in here. I call upon the blessings of Kuan Yin, who loves me without condition. Bless my life path. Help me take steps I need with perfect timing and perfect trust. All I need is brought into my life exactly when I need it. I simply need to take one step at a time and live from my heart. I ask for you to help me have confidence and trust to do this, and to watch over my path, intervene, and guide me according to divine grace. I receive your blessings with gratitude. Thank you. Through my own free will, so mote it be. Imagine a sense or a feel of a golden light gathering above your head. Imagine it is filled with love. Now visualize bright red petals of a sweet flower spiraling down this golden column of light until you are completely held within it and within the petals swirling about you. Then imagine, sense or feel the golden light and red petals flowing down into the earth beneath you, becoming a path before you, golden and dappling in the soft red velvety flower petals upon it. You may like to feel or imagine your feet walking along that path. You are working on your healing process. Oh, I love that. Oh, that card is so true. So I feel like the last 2 weeks specifically, pretty much the last 2 weeks. So leading up to the workshop with Body and Nine, and then the week after last week, it's been a confirmation for me of that waiting part that is coming true. It's slowly coming true. I've had this sense recently that I'm on the precipice. I am literally on the precipice where my whole life has been walking this path that sometimes I walk along in this, I have this visualization in my mind that comes up with this all the time, where I'm walking along and I see big buildings or I see stores, and I'm walking along on this road, and every once in a while somebody says, "Hey Red, come visit my store." And I go into the store, I go into this place, and I get kind of distracted by what's in the store or in the place, or I get distracted by the people. And when the distraction is ended, right, or the visiting is done, or the connection has been made, I know it's time to get back out on the road. And I get back out on the road and I walk some more. And sometimes when I walk back out on the road, the buildings have disappeared and I'm in this village of houses where it's just people, and they're milling around and they're on their lawns or they're in their gardens as I walk by. And sometimes I get, "Hey Red, come talk to me," and I'll go walk over to a fence or this beautiful garden and I'll sit and chat with someone, and then I get back out on the road. And I always know in this visualization that the road is leading me to a place. And the place is something that I've gotten glimpses of. My whole life I've had glimpses of this place. Yes, I have. I wish you could see her. She's just so delightful. I think I'll lower the camera a little bit so you can watch her. So I've had this visualization my whole life that I'm walking along and there's this place that I'm going to arrive to. And when I arrive at the place, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know, and I'm gonna arrive, and there's an anticipation that this place is beautiful and lovely and exactly where I need to be. And she doesn't do it when I put the camera on her as much, but she's been watching me as I talk about this. Anyway, so I get to this place. In my vision, I can't see the place. I can see what's out, the potential, the glimpses of it. But I've had a couple times where I felt like I've walked to the edge of something, like there's a precipice there or a set of stairs that I either have to go up or down. And one time it felt like it was a rickety little suspension bridge that I had to get onto. And so this journey, I know that I'm at another one of those precipices. But this is the thing. Instead of it being a precipice where I feel like I have to go up or I have to go down or I have to go across a suspension bridge, this precipice is more like a field of energy. Like I have come to the place where this bubble is. And if I can just trust my way to walk through the bubble, on the other side, things are so much clearer. And I know it. I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry. Oh. When you have clairvoyance, it's not always this thing that people imagine in Hollywood. It's veiled behind what you wrote in your blueprint and the choices that people make in their blueprints and timing. And time's not a straight line. So in the dark time, or right after COVID, there was a group of people that I came together with that I still know that there is something there. There's something that choices were made and it seems like everything fell apart, but it didn't fall apart. It just shifted. It shifted into eventually happening in a different way. And the connections have been made and they're there. And maybe not everybody that was in that group is part of it, but the thing itself is part of this bigger thing behind the bubble. And in my own life, when I had come to that place in my knowingness, that walking along the path type thing, it was very much that precipice. And I knew that I had to walk the steps, but I got caught. It's like there was a visualization of this building that I had to go into or encourage other people to go into, more like that. Only I got caught kind of in the crowd and I went in the building too and I got distracted. And instead of walking up the steps. And when I got kicked out of the building, so to speak, figuratively speaking, I did have to walk up the steps. And that step was kind of a lonely, heart-wrenching, very physically draining climb, both in my visualization and in real life. But when I got to the top, yeah, my physical body was about broken, but I got to the top, I rested, and I was able to journey on and be led by the path before you. What Kuan Yin is talking about in this is very much this idea that it can feel like the ordinary today doesn't matter, but it does. OMG does it. I had a conversation with somebody on Thursday last week, and one of the things that came through very clearly was that my day-to-day experiences are exactly what's needed for this big whatever's on the other side of that bubble. Because during the time that I was learning these things, I sure as hell didn't think I was gonna need them. Not all the time. There were a couple times I was like, okay guys, I get it. I'm gonna do it. I don't feel like I'm gonna need it, but okay, whatever, you're wiser than I am. I laugh now because I go, oh, so naive. Red, you were so naive. My guides were right. I did write it in my blueprint, and I did need those skills. I didn't enjoy learning the skills. Oh, it was awful. But I learned them. And those skills are what's helping bring me to the place in my journey where I am really right in front of that big bubble now. It's like a field of energy that I've always seen off to the distance, where every once in a while it's like this, the bubble gets pulled back and I get a glimpse of what's under it, and then it goes back down and goes, haha, there's your peak, here's your cookie way out there. I shouldn't use cookie, carrot? Yeah, carrot. There is a feeling that our soul is coming to life in the world, manifesting our heart's desires before our eyes, confirming our faith and patience has been expressions of wisdom. That's the thing. When you're in the middle of the journey, when you're in the middle of the walk, it's really hard to even trust the cookie or the carrot that's way out there. It's really hard to trust that. So that's why I tell people when I give them their blueprint, who their guides are so they can communicate with their guides. Our guides are always with us, always. And learning how to communicate with our guides, we can all do that. I just happen to be clairaudient and I can hear people's guides, but there are guides that tell me outright, I'm not giving you the piece of information. That's for them to figure out and for them to communicate with me. And I have to tell people that. Sometimes I get really angry. Well, what if I ask it a different way? No. Human manipulation doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Not with your guides. And it doesn't work that way with me either. Because usually your guides are standing there with their arms crossed, if you can think of that visualization, going, nope, stay on the road. I've gotten that from my guides. My guides have done that to me. Like, I really, really need help with this. And they're like, no, Red, you don't need help with this. We're here with you. We're giving you all the help you need. Just do the thing. And I'm a petulant 6-year-old child not wanting to do the thing. We all have that quality to ourselves. Nobody's alone in that, ever. I'm really excited about this deck. I'm really, really excited about this deck. So I look forward to bringing you more of these. I'm so excited. This is perfect for Beltane. I know we're only 2 weeks into Beltane, but how many cards are in this deck? So there's 44 cards in this deck. So that should get us through to Lunasa. And oops, excuse me. And maybe past Lunasa a little bit. So I think I have all of Alana Fairchild's decks that I want, so I'll clarify that. If anybody has any Oracle decks that you think I might be interested in, put a comment below in the video, and or I'm going to be posting the link to my new Discord channel. So I am opening a Discord channel for all of the people who watch my daily devotions. And all you have to do is pop over there. It's a public channel, and you can talk about daily devotions. You can talk about oracle cards that you like. You can talk about your tarot drawing for the morning. There's not a lot of activity over there right now, but I hope there will be. I hope that I can get people talking about nitty-gritty real world, like, okay, you've drawn a card, you've drawn a tarot card, and you think that this is what it means, and these are your emotions and your feelings, and I want it to be a safe space to share. It is not a place for judgment. It's not a place for fear, and any kind of bullying that takes place, you will be ousted. So just know, I'm not gonna monitor it a lot, but if you're nasty, you go. But this is the thing. I truly, truly believe, and I've always felt this, that if people are given the opportunity to do good and share and be honest and courteous and genuine with each other, they will. The other thing about the channel is it's not for your business. You're not promoting your business. You're not selling a thing. Don't do it. This is for daily devotion communication. If you've got cards you want to share your tarot drawing for the morning, you want to talk about how daily devotional, maybe something I said really resonated. Maybe something in the book resonated with you and I didn't talk about it enough. Ask questions. I will engage. I'm not going to be there every single day or all day long. I have lots of things to do, but I will be engaging with people. That is the purpose of it. I want to share and I want you to share with each other. So look for that Discord link below of the video and I welcome you over there. And if you have suggestions for after Lunasa, so Lunasa is August 1st. That is the August 1st to Samhain. That's the end of the year quadrant this year of how I've been splitting up daily devotions. So if you have a Lunasa deck, a deck that you think would suit between August 1st and October 31st, let me know and I will see what I can do. Have a blessed day and I look forward to seeing you. I'm going to try, I've written it down, but I lost my card. I wrote it down last night. I have a little closer that I'm going to be doing now every day. So you can skip it when you get to it if you don't want to, if you're already a subscriber, etc. I'm still going to be putting the cards up at the end of the videos that show you what the card is that I went over and if there was a tarot draw for that day, what that card is. yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I had the card, but I was going to read from it, but I forgot it somewhere. I wrote it down last night. ADHD autism, hello. Have a beautiful day, my friends, and I look forward to seeing you in prayer. Blessed be.